What's going on, my friends? It's me, it's Ken, doing the piercing metal thing here from the Toy Fair 2025. It's day 4. I am on exhaust fumes now, but I saw Captain Action, the original superhero action figure, and if you're saying, what? Trust me, I'm remembering it. It existed, and it exists again. And here to talk about the magic of Captain Action, it's Michael Polis from LBO. What's up? What's going on? Talk to me about Captain Action and what makes him special and awesome.
So Captain Action is super cool for a number of reasons. One, it's the original superhero action figure, as you noted. It was the second toy created. The guy who created G.I. Joe, Stan Weston, created for the Ideal Toy Company Captain Action right after. And the reason it's the original superhero action figure is because you bought the figure and then uniform sets to go with it. So you could turn into all these different heroes. So we've solicited in pre-order a Captain Action figure and a Rocketeer uniform set. And those are figures, unfortunately, they're not here only because they are at the factory right now being worked on for production and delivery. But we've got some really cool other figures that we've introduced.
And now this is a new one because I don't remember him being an African American one.
No, we have. So we're introducing Major Action, which is another character.
Oh, good. That's even
in the
better.
Pantheon. So the idea is add more heroes, add more villains. So he's our first. That allows us to have a wider range of superhero offerings because someday, if we have, you could name a number of different superheroes that would be super cool to have with a Major Action uniform set. But he's got these power bands, gauntlets. He also has his own lightning sword. And the uniforms and the quality level that we're producing for these are incredibly high. I mean,
what's the price point on the guy?
So right now, under $200, $175 to $200.
And he's about a foot tall, right?
Yep, 12-inch, fully articulated. The quality level is extremely high. The factories that we're working with and the developers, a company called Caustic Plastic, does beautiful work if you ever look up any of their stuff. And we're super excited about it. All removable uniforms and accessories.
Now let's go over here first.
Yeah, sure. So we've also reimagined and redesigned Dr. Evil.
That's who that is.
So if you remember, Dr. Evil had a white lab coat and was in he had like a Nehru jacket and a giant medallion. Well, we've definitely given him an updated look with sort of the puffy jacket, black pants, and his face is a little bit more, a little scarier, but super cool. So he will also have a backpack that we're working on, and that's another part of the Captain Action accessories that we're talking about, is backpacks with masks and other items that allow for the changeability of the character from a regular figure into Nemesis. So we have the Mars Attacks license, so we're looking at that as one of our first launches with Dr. Evil. And what better way to, like Batman, what better way to support a superhero with more villains?
Right, correct.
So if you look at Batman, he's got his villains extraordinaire.
Right.
The Flash with his rogues gallery. So we decided to introduce another villain for Captain Action, and that's this guy, Professor Fangs. So while Dr. Evil is way more scientific and alien, Professor Fangs is far more supernatural. And that goes in line with our big announcement that we made, which is we announced the Universal Studios license. So we are going to be making uniform sets for Professor Fangs with Universal monsters.
That's great.
And if you look down here, we also have, as a part of that,
$6 million man.
we're going to be doing $6 Million Man with Captain Action.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so I think those two pieces are fantastic for us. So
now, what's this robot?
that I have to have Steve talk to you about, because this is Mechabot. Mechabot.
Yes, sir.
Does Steve want to talk about Mechabot?
I sure do.
Let's talk about
we live?
Mechabot. We are live.
So this is Mechabot. So 20 years ago, 2004, I was but a young man going out into the world, designing a robot called Mechabot, inspired by Japanese monsters and kaiju and Mazinga and Batman. And so I pushed all that together into an original IP. I released it. I did an exclusive with the company Super 7. I don't know if anybody's heard of those guys. And we did extremely well. We actually won Toy of the Year with that original design. And launched Kaiju and did a bunch of stuff and then pitched it to animation, and then I got lost in the world of animation, and then all of a sudden realized I should have kept making more toys. So I did, and I started licensing stuff. 20 years later, this is a new design. He's beefed up. He's ready to take on bigger, badder Kaiju and rip their heads off, a la Ultraman, and make sure the foam is coming out of their heads just like the Japanese version of Ultraman, not the Americanized version. So yeah, we're really excited about that. We just showed this late last year, and we're getting some feedback, and I have a lot of interest in production.
Excellent.
And so some licensing and production, and I'm really excited. What do you think?
I like it.
I know all about it. What do you think?
Nobody cares who watches me. They want to share their own opinion. The less I say, the better they feel. So I like to say,
all right,
you know.
Cool.
Yeah.
Michael,
Yeah, I'm really proud of it.
Awesome. Michael, do you want to take me through the Yo Monster stuff too?
Over here, brother.
Thank
Well,
you.
hey, why don't I'll keep going.
You want?
going,
Steve
Steve.
wants to keep talking, so let's let him.
Yo Monster.
Yo Monster.
Is classic horror, classic hip hop, classic toys. Beasts meets beasts, beats meets beasts. That's hard to say.
Say that 10 times fast.
Music meets monsters. Yo Monster. It is a fantastic
Chill Gill,
story.
I like it.
We got
Dracula.
Chill Gill. We have fresh raps. We got for real.
Rapparitions.
And we've developed an entire universe that we're just showing off the brand for the first time in a meaningful way. It's set up for transmedia. We've got action figures here. These are the Deadbeats. We got Funny Bone, Big Bone, and Dwight. And these guys are the bad guys. You might get a little bit of a Ray Harryhausen feel. And then over here we have our hero characters that they've come from the monster universe to come here and have fun in our universe and make the music they want to make. And also they have somebody who's tagging along, Draculetta, which is Dracula's daughter. And she's a little bit, in the way, powerful attitude. So we're really excited about this brand. We had a lot of fantastic reaction. We got some licensing opportunities from this show, as well as some production opportunities. So we're really excited. This is, I hope we have lightning in a bottle and all signs point to a great brand launch.
I hope so. And you got Monster cereal.
Yeah, we got the cereals. We actually showed those over at San Diego this year, and that was the packaging for the T-shirt. But this is us getting the brand ready, and now we're here.
Very nice.
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you, gentlemen, for your
Thank
time.
you.
I hope it's
Appreciate
been a great toy fair for you, and I'm always happy to meet new people. Okay, so here's how it works. From the Yo Monster section of the fence, from the Captain Action section, blah, la, la. Sorry, folks, it's day 4. I'm exhausted. I thank Michael for his time. I thank Steve for his time, and I bid you adieu. Hey, do me a favor, click that there subscribe, the button, the notification bell, and blah, la, 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 whatever else I usually say. I'll see you next time. Bye.